Yes. Next up, we have a new joinee who is going to deliver his icebreaker speech. Um, um, I would like to welcome Anikesh, but before that, his evaluator for today is going to be Sophia. Sophia, if you can read out the purpose of Anikesh's speech. Thank you.
So Anikesh is doing presentation mastery level 1's icebreaker, and the purpose statement for this speech, for this project, is for member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of public speech. Speech title: Who am I? Anikesh, who am I?
Please welcome Anikesh.
2007 summer, I was sitting in my hostel dormitory, gazing at that old Internet Explorer, and was waiting for my second year uni results. The hourglass spun and spun, and after a long, daunting wait of 2 hours, it flashed, failed. That was my first time I felt I was lost, devastated, ashamed that I have to redo the year again. And right after that, I felt like, who am I really? Mr. Toastmaster, Madam Chairman, my dear guests, and fellow Toastmasters. My name is Anikesh. I was born in the capital city of Odisha, Bhubaneswar, an eastern coastal state in India. I come from a very humble family where the ticket to freedom is education. My dad worked double shifts to make sure that I'm in the top private school and also do the best in my engineering university in India. One thing always thought in my mind: I have to prove them and I have to make them feel proud. So my whole life is divided into 4 phases: love, failure, success, and reflection. Now let me take you back, year 7 of my school days, early teenage, first time into relationship. It felt so great. It was like watching movies, a rom-com sort of a movie, and my marks and grades top notch. So I felt like I cracked the code. Relationship can make your life success. Until 6 months after, I went to year 8, the hardest of the school, and my grades slashed by 50%. Just to realize and started blaming that if I would have not focused on a relationship and rather studied, I would have done better. And that was my first identity crisis. I felt like I did something wrong, I can't make my parents proud, I won't be successful. But the actual problem was not with the relationship, but my constant thought and worry: how do I prove myself? Fast forward, go to my uni, first year of my uni, freedom, away from home, friends, fun, and I felt, again, I've cracked the code of success. This is what life looks like. Second year hit again. With the slow internet, flashing failed, I was again lost it. The second identity crisis, I started thinking, am I the same person who used to have the top grades in school? Am I a failure now? What do I do? And that's a fascinating fact about our human brain. We are great in creating compartments. So when you are hurt, you put your emotions into that safe emotional lock space and say, I will deal with you later. I did the same thing. I took that as an inspiration, said, I'm going to deal with you later, let me move forward. I was the first one to be recruited by the Indian Armed Forces as commanding officer out of the 2,500 batchmates. I felt proud. I obviously did not join the armed forces, otherwise I would have been somewhere or in some remote base not delivering the speech for sure. But that was my launch pad. That gave me confidence. I landed on my first job in IBM, moved to America for a couple of months, and was the first product manager in my domain, youngest, successful, a design thinker. When I moved to Australia, I became a musician, a DJ, a YouTuber, an Instagram influencer. But all of that with that emotional safe box, which I was hiding all my emotions. I had success as my armor and always felt like that I can achieve things. But when I reflect back, for me to transform, and when I look back in life and connecting those dots, am I the same person who faced all of that failure, love, success, and reflection? The answer is yes. I am not a different person. I am the same person who has transformed over the period of time. Now I'll ask you one question, and rather let's do an activity together. I want everybody to please close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And just remember one instance where you felt not proud about yourself, your failure, or you felt unworthy. Just remember it. And whisper in your ears, thank you, failure. Thank you, past, for making me who I am today. You can open your eyes and come back to the room with a big smile. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anikesh. I am the same person who has seen all the phases of life, and I'm not standing here speaking that I have transformed, I have changed, I have figured it out all. I'm in the journey, I'm in the recipe of making. And I ask you, who are you? Mr. Toastmaster.